Hello my lovely, Sophia here and welcome to my channel Sophia Psychic Tarot. Today's reading is going to be our weekly read on the twin flame journey, okay, on the energies of the divine masculine and the divine feminine at this time. Okay, this will be added to the playlist for you to see, and the playlist is in the order of the oldest through to the newest, okay, so that you can track the journey to date. Okay, please also, if you're new to my channel, please check out my other pick a card readings. They're also in a playlist. And also once a week I do a live question and answers session. We've just done number 6 and I've had a load more subscribers, so there was a lot more readings to do. I think it went on for about 2.5 hours, but thank you to all of you who participated. It was great fun, even though I was absolutely exhausted towards the end. Also, I would like to say thank you to all of you who have booked readings. You know, please carry on booking. There's lots of time for me to do readings, and you can have these either by email or I can do a private video for you via YouTube, but it's got your own link, so only you can see it. We can do Skype, we can do FaceTime, okay, the only thing I don't do is telephone calls. Also, for all the positive exchange, energy exchange donations that you've been doing to keep the channel going, truly appreciated. Right, enough of my waffle, let's get into the energies of the divine masculine and divine feminine at this time on the twin flame journey. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, okay? I don't read the cards in reverse and I don't read them by the book all the time, okay? Obviously their traditional messages do come through sometimes, but usually I just go off what spirit are bringing through to me. Okay, so dear spirit guides, what message do you have regarding the energies of the divine masculine at this time? How is the divine masculine feeling at this time? Okay, and how is the divine feminine feeling at this time? What message do you have regarding the divine feminine's energies at this time? Okay, right, I'm just going to clarify these and then we will crack on with the story. So can you please clarify? Okay, and for divine feminines. Okay, lovely. Right, for the divine masculine at the moment, their energies are closed off, I feel. They're being not closed off towards you, but closed off towards anybody around them, because they're feeling very burdened here. Very pressured, very burdened. So the feeling I'm getting, this card for me is sometimes sort of feelings being hidden, things not being said. Okay, there's a dark dog here and a light dog. So it's like one of you is seeing the light, the other person isn't. One's in a dark place, one's in a positive place. Okay, positive and negative. But I feel that it is the divine masculine who is feeling quite withdrawn, they're telling me. They're feeling like they don't, you know, they're not open up emotionally to anybody at this present time. You know, for those around them, family, friends, or if they're with somebody else, work colleagues, they're just feeling very as if the weight of the world is on their shoulders. So I'm going to pull in another card to just get a bit more from that. They feel, for some of them, that others around them are taking the mick. Okay, they're putting extra pressure onto them, extra responsibilities, and it's got to a point now where it's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, I feel, I'm being told, because their family or friends or lovers or partners, whoever they're with, are taking the mick out of them. You know, it's like using them as a skivvy, using them to do this, do that, and it's got built up and built up and built up, and we're at number 10 now. Okay, so it's like one more and it breaks, and that's why they're closed off emotionally. Yeah, major changes coming in. So it is like the end of the old, beginning of the new. It is something that's got to end for them, because They just can't take this anymore. It's got to stop, I'm being told. It's got to stop. I can't take it anymore. Okay, so they become emotionally withdrawn with anybody that they're around. They're feeling that they're going to break under this pressure or crack under this pressure at any point. And the death card is here for things changes. Okay, now this is also Scorpio, and we're coming up into Scorpio. So I feel that it is pretty soon. Okay, it's pretty soon. Yeah, and at the bottom of the pack is they're feeling pretty emotional. You know, they're closed off emotionally, but they're inside emotionally. They can't handle this anymore, is what I'm getting through. So the Divine Feminine's energy at this time is pretty simple. Now, as I always say with this card, if you're used to my cards and the channel, is that this man is playing chess. Okay, he's deeply thinking, he's plotting his next move. Okay, he's thinking about his next move. And with the Star card here, it's telling me that the Divine Feminine is thinking about her future, especially in this autumn month. Okay, you are at that point now where you're thinking, do I wait? Do I carry on? And I think this came out in the last one. But you're really thinking about where your future is going to be. You're thinking, like I say, do I wait for my Divine Masculine? Do I move on? Is the future going to be with them? Is it not going to be with them? Okay, and they want me to pull one more on this one. So what other message do you have regarding the Divine Feminine's energy at this time? Yeah, you're thinking, do I walk away? Do I just leave this? Do I leave all these cups that are spilt? All my emotions are all over the place. I just, you know, do I just walk away? Or do I, you know, stay my ground with this? So the Romance Angels want to bring in a message on your energies. What message do you have for the Divine Feminine regarding how they're feeling at this time? Retreat. Yeah, you're really thinking, do I retreat from this? It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, so some of you Divine Feminines are thinking, you know, how much longer have I got to wait here? Archangel Michael wants to say something, so let's see what he wants to say. Archangel Michael, oh, he's saying it pretty quick. Romance angels are helping you. So he's sort of saying he wants to come in and say, you know, for those of you, and I'll read out the little prayer at the bottom, but he's saying for those of you, have faith, you know, the Romance angels are helping you in this connection because the Divine Masculine is so close to things, you know, blowing apart in his world. There's changes coming in, the end of the old, beginning of the new. He can't take any more rods on his back. One more rod on his back and it crumbles. Okay, so the prayer from Archangel Michael is, dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make healthful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us recognize each other and have the courage to say hello, so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship. How beautiful. Okay, so it's sort of saying for some of you, you're wanting to just, you're definitely thinking about your future, and you're like, do I give up on this? Do I stay? What do I do? So with this retreat card, I'm feeling that sort of Archangel Michael is saying, you know, we're helping you, we're helping you. It's something's going to give here. Okay. But for you, you might just want to retreat from thinking about it all the time, is what I feel. Okay, you don't have to retreat from the connection, but just retreat and do things for you is a message that they're bringing through. Now, I also want to say that although this is a twin flame journey, okay, and I'm doing it every week, catching up on the energies, for a lot of you, we've had union. For others of you, a new wave is coming in. Okay, and I feel that the full moon that we've just had, you know, October the 13th, was quite relevant, and I've got the moon here. So it's like they're getting to that point, okay, where the next lot of masculines, if you like, are going to crumble under this weight. They know what they want, and there's going to be changes. So let's carry on and have a look at what's in their heart space. No, we're going to look at what's in their head space. Okay, what are they thinking? So dear spirit guides, what message do you have regarding the divine masculines' thoughts and what's going on in their head? Now, it's quite funny it being the Magician, because at the bottom of the pack before, I don't know if it's still there. No, I've moved them, obviously, doing that side. But the Magician was there. When I pulled out the Ace of Cups, the Magician was underneath, and we've got the Magician here. So they're thinking about manifesting, you know, what they're manifesting, what they want to attract to them. Okay, and at the bottom is talks here. So they're thinking about things that are going to be beneficial for them, things that are going to be positive for them. Okay, and what they want to do is they want to talk to you. They, you know, they're looking out at their ships, at the ships. They're wondering, you know, he's clutching one Ace of Rods, new start, new beginning, wanting to communicate, wanting to talk. For those of you that are in communication, you know, just wanting to bring in positive talks, I feel. Okay, another one for the divine masculine's headspace and thoughts, please. Yeah, because spirit has been around them. You know, divine have been following them and working on this situation with them. Because a lot of my viewers are feminine, okay? You are females. And for the divine masculines, this isn't gender specific, but I'm just saying, I know from my the analytics on my channel that there's more females who watch this than masculines. So it's a lot of feminines that are missing their divine masculines here. So for a lot of masculines, they may not know what a twin flame is. They may not know what soulmates are, or they may not know the depth of this connection. So, as the saying goes, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, okay? So I feel that they're sort of, the angels and spirit have been working on them to help them through this, to give them strength. And it's been through all the readings. It's been through all the readings. And we've even got Archangel Michael here saying, you know, the romance angels are helping in this situation. So it's just confirming, you know, but it's having patience as well. The Temperance is patience. But I feel that this is going to break soon. So there's, in their head, they're thinking, I can't take this anymore. They're so emotional inside. They cut off their emotions to the outside world because they just don't know whether to laugh, cry, or whatever, or row, or do whatever. Their emotions are all over the place. But again, on this card, I'm drawn to this eye watching from, you know, spirit watching over them, and the moon phases here again. So in their mental thoughts, they're being guided to do something creative here, do something that's beneficial for them, or to carry on manifesting. But they're sort of bringing in that you need to talk, you need to talk how you're feeling. Okay, so let's have a look at the divine feminine's thoughts, please. What are the divine feminine's thoughts at this present time? Okay, again, you're thinking, do I move forward? Do I move on? So, and I think this was the theme last week's as well. You have to check out the one before this, not the channeled message, but the video I did previous to the channeled message, last week's one, where I'm pretty sure it was the feminine thinking, you know, I'm going to give up on this connection. I've just waited and waited and waited. Yeah, you're weighing things up here. What do I do? Because you're so torn. So torn. You're just, they're just on this edge, and you're just on the edge of giving up. So it's a really fine balance. It's like one more tip of the scale and one of you goes. Okay, they either go because they've had enough of this situation, or you're going to go and you're going to cut them off and move on with your life. One more for the divine feminine's headspace, please. And thoughts. Yeah, again, the Eight of Cups. We've got it twice here. The Eight of Cups. Now on this one, all the cups are spilt. Not all of them, but some of them are spilt. These are all perfect. There's none spilt there, but it's walking away. So all your emotions are all over the place in this one. And this one is like, you're determined. It doesn't matter what you've got, what you're waiting for, what's coming. You're determined to move on. Okay, this one is he's actually walking. This one is just stood thinking about it. But again, this moon on both of them. So the full moon that we've just had has been a big game changer for the divine feminines, leading up to it and just after it now. Because you're really like, you know, am I going to spend another Thanksgiving and another Christmas on my own, another birthday on my own? You know, that's coming through for some of you, maybe thinking that. But it's just this sort of, my emotions all over the place, sod it, you know, I can't take any more. And this is like, but this to me is like them saying, yes, but they're coming. Look, everything's going to be perfect. All the cups are going to be stood back up again in a minute. They're not going to be all over the place. Just come back, don't walk off. Okay, so let's have a look at the divine masculine's heart space. Dear Spirit Guides, what message do you have regarding the divine masculine's heart space? What is in their heart space at this time? Yeah, they're wanting more out of life. Okay, again, here he's holding one rod. The two are behind him. Here he's got the rod and the others are behind him. So he's wanting to put things behind him, things that no longer serve him, okay, because he's still holding on to this Ace of Rods, this new beginning, this new start that he wants. He's thinking about what he wants, but he's still stuck behind this wall. He's not free yet to go. But it's what he's wanting. So in his thoughts, he's wanting it. In his energies, shit's happening. In his heart, he's still wanting to move on here. What other messages, please, regarding the divine masculine's heart space, please? The wheel. Okay, we've got the death card here. The end of the old, beginning of the new. Major changes. The wheel of fortune. Spirit are bringing this in. It's divinely guided. Okay, the end of the old, beginning of the new. Another cycle. A new chapter. Here at loggerheads with those around him. But the divine angel is here. And the wise, you know, the eagle. I think it's an eagle. Yeah. Is here. So it's turning. Events are changing now. They're wanting to change things as well. They know that this situation that they're in can't go on any longer. Another one for the divine masculine's heart space, please. Oh, yeah, they're trying to be strong. And divine are helping them to be strong. And because their heart's not complete, I always get this necklace as the one link missing that's near her heart. Okay, so near their heart, they're wanting this victory. They've got the infinity symbol here. They've got the victory crown there. They just need that bit of strength because, you know, she's not happy. She's not happy. In my other pack, the strength card might come out, is where she's forcefully, you know, she's determined, she's leading the lion, she's walking beside the lion, and she's determined, you know, she's got that strength, she's got that focus. But this one is just, you know, they're just so tired, so exhausted that Spirit are saying you just need that bit more strength to fix this heartache, to fix the sorrow that's in your heart. So they're, you know, without going over it again, in their heart space, they know that they've had enough. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune's coming in now. Bottom of the pack, they're not going to restrict themselves anymore. The blindfold's got to come off, and they've got to undo these chains that they're in, this rope that they're bound by. Playing the victim as well, I got through then, you know, feeling that they can't do anything. It's everything, everybody else has to do something when they could do it themselves. Right, so what's in the divine feminine's heart space, please? What's in the divine feminine's heart space, please, at this time? Again, you know, the wanting to move on, a new start, new beginning. So how many times have we had that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the retreat. Because you're feeling anxious, you're feeling worn out from the battle that you've had with your thoughts, with your emotions, perhaps with family and friends, but just overall, you just feel like you're battered and bruised. Fine. You're just wanting that offer of security. You don't care if he comes empty-handed. You know, there's nothing growing in the field behind him. He's just bringing one solitary pentacle here. However big or small, you know, the money is, or what he can offer you is, you don't care. You just want that security. You just want to feel secure. You're just sick of feeling battered and bruised, and whether you hold on or you leave this, or what do? You know, your emotions are all over the place. Yeah, you're fed up of feeling like this. You know the love's still there. You know the connection's still there. You're just wanting them to build a bridge back, come back. And, you know, with this one as well, with the cups all over the place, your emotions all over the place, you just had enough. You've had enough. So you're really at that point of, what do I do here? So I'm going to bring in these cards, the ones we've not used yet. I don't usually use these for the reading, but we've used quite a few of the other ones. So, dear spirit guides, what can you give us as an overall message on this twin flame journey at this current time, please? What other messages do you have for the twin flame journey between the divine masculine and divine feminine at this current time, please? The Ace of Wands, and I knew that would come out because it was so prevalent with him holding these wand rods. He wants this new beginning. He wants his new start, okay? But he's just hiding behind that rock, still taking his time. But it's like it has crashed through this rock to, you know, and even the crow is here saying, come on, stop dallying, keep thinking about it. Let's take action now. Okay, so come out from behind your rock. Let's get things moving. Right, what else, please, on this twin flame journey, please? Other messages. Yeah, this Knight of Pentacles again. Now, you know, you're wanting him to come forward here, and this is overall energy, you know, wanting to come forward with this pentacle. He's got a rose on this pentacle as well. There's a rose on here, offering love, offering security. The Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups in this card, you know, she's not very happy here. You're fed up, but they're watching you. There's a little, like, gremlin creature in the background. So I always feel that, you know, things are coming into place here. It's a bit like the Wheel of Fortune, it reminds me of here. And you're fed up. You're just about to have enough. You can't see anything happening, but they're watching you. It's like they're creeping up behind you and you can't see. So things are going on behind the scenes that you can't see, I'm being told. I don't usually see that on this card at all, or the Wheel of Fortune. But it's coming out. So it's like some of them may be watching you on social media or through keeping tabs on you through friends. I know I keep saying this, blah, 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 in the other readings, but you are like unaware. You have just about had enough and they're like creeping up behind you. So it's saying to me, Spirit is saying to me, things are going on behind the scenes that you don't know. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. They're coming in with this cup to offer you this love. So offering their love and security twice. You know, they're coming in towards you. You know, both of these knights are facing the Divine Feminine's pile here. They're coming in. And I feel that this is you. Divine Feminines, not the Divine Masculines, just the Divine Feminines, just tired of waiting. You might be so stressed out, You might be meditating. It might be saying to meditate, to chill out. Okay, just take time out. Just let go of this, because honestly, they are working on this with the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card, and the fact that this is the Ten of Wands, where, you know, one more wand on there. There isn't an 11 of rods or wands. It then goes into the page. So it's like, this is the final straw. This is the final straw. They're wanting to, in their heart and in their mind, they know that things have got to change. And, you know, they are coming towards you here. So perhaps, you know, for those of you that are stressed out or thinking about it 24/7, yeah, I can see why that one flew out. Just follow your intuition here. They're following their intuition. You need to follow your intuition. By all means, if you want to give up on this, then do. But this is close. And I know, keep banging on and saying it. But everybody, twin flame or whatever, is at a different stage in their journey. So this is the next lot of divine masculines that are ready to be pushed into making contact with the divine feminine. You know, I've not got anything here. Now I'm going to shoot myself in the foot. But nothing has come out yet to say that, no, they're not making any movement. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. Blah, 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 blah. You know, on all of my last twin flame journey readings, it's all been positive. That the divine masculine is making movement. They're getting to the end of their tether. Okay, now what we need to remember as divine feminines, you know, not gender specific, but is that spirit timing, and I know I keep saying this, is totally different to our time. We can't put a time limit on it. I know things in my life that have taken 2 years to manifest, or a year to come about. Thankfully, this year is going pretty damn quick. But being serious, okay, if you're going to be, okay, I'm going to give it till Christmas, or I'm going to give it till the end of the month, or I'm going to do this, you know, it doesn't work like that. You, for your own sanity, have to do what you want to do. Okay, if you want to say, okay, I'll give it to the end of October, but I bet you bottom dollar, how many times and how many months or how many weeks or how many days have you said that, and you can't let go? You say, that's it, I've had enough. I'm going to give it till the end of summer, and the end of summer's come and gone. I'm going to give it till the end of autumn. The end of autumn's nearly here. You know, they are changing. Some of them are changing. Not all of them, but some of them are coming up to this next break-off point from whatever is going on in their life to come back into union. So follow your intuition. If your gut feeling is saying wait, then wait. But occupy yourself in the meantime. If it's saying, that's it, I've really had enough, I'm not putting any more effort into this, then that's what you must do. Before I go on, as I was saying that, these cards were calling me. So let's just see another message for the divine feminine, please. Healing heart. There you are. That's why, because it goes with what we're saying. You're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. But it's just saying, heal your heart. Your heart needs to heal still. Whether it's to wait or whether it's to move on. But you've got to heal your heart. And only you know how you can heal your heart, or what will heal your heart. I knew they were calling me for some reason. And at the bottom is tranquility. You know, we have this out quite a lot. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. So just chill out, okay? Because you are worthy. Stay optimistic. You're being helped by spirit, okay? You're being helped. Wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. And I know this card came out on one of the, I think it was one of the September, the one around the full moon or leading up to September's full moon. And I felt really strongly that, and you know, a spirit and the cards were saying that the divine masculine was going to leave. And then when the full moon came and it had been and gone, I did another reading, questioning spirit, saying, well, what happened then? Because I know from a lot of my clients, you know, union hadn't happened. And boy, did I get a telling off from spirit, but I know that this one came out. So check out that video. In fact, I will link it at the end of this video as well. You know, why didn't my divine masculine come? Because it was pretty potent what they were telling me. I can't help laughing through it because they were really telling me off. So stay optimistic. You are worthy, okay? You're being helped, and wait. Just wait a bit longer. Right, so let's catch up with some more. This is starting to look like a bit of a bomb site. My readings usually do, though, for those of you who know me. Right, okay. So what else, what other messages do you have on this journey, please? They're saying just pull 3 more and then change decks. So 3 more it is. The Fool card. Okay, but this is on the twin flame journey overall, not the Fool that you had where you're wanting to move on, new beginning. This is just screaming to me, they're taking this leap of faith. He's right on the edge of this cliff here. The other Fool isn't. He's, you know, just merrily bimbling along. Do, 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 do. I'm off. You know, do I have my new start? But this one, he's like not bothered. He doesn't give a flying flap anymore. Okay, it's just like, that's it. I don't care if I jump off a cliff. I'm just hoping that I'm caught somewhere because I can't take this anymore. I said 3 cards, didn't I? Yeah. They're the Page of Swords, but on this card, it's not like the other ones. It's her thinking about how far they've come and, well, hang on. Yeah, from the dark to the light. You know, how far they come, stopping at the top of this hill to think, you know. But there's 2 messages here. It's for you as well, Divine Feminine. The first message is for you, saying, you know, you're thinking, so think carefully. Think about how far you've come working on yourself, doing all the Divine Feminine work, blah, 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 healing, waiting for them, etc. Okay, and for them, it's a message to say, you know, you wait much longer and the grass is going to grow, you know, don't let the grass grow under your feet here. So that both of you pondering and thinking here. But I'm being drawn to the birds here. I don't think you can see them in this V. It's like pointing. Go. Go. You need to move for them, okay? For them. You need to be moving. And one more. The Tower. A tower moment is going to come here. And then at the bottom of the pack, love it, is the 2 of Cups. So this tower moment has got to happen for them. It's going to come. Because if they are thinking, you know, I'm going to take this leap, and then they're thinking, do I, don't I still? The Tower is going to come in. Divine are going to push this next lot of Divine Masculines to come back into union with this 2 of Cups. Because when they leave this situation, like I've said before, if there's another partner, if there's a long-term lover, if there is a marriage, if there is family, religious values, etc., 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 it's gonna cause shit. The Tower moment is gonna rock everybody's world. If you're with somebody else, you've moved on with somebody else, but your heart's not in it, or you're hoping that they still come back, it's going to rock your partnership. It's going to rock your family. It's going to rock your friends. You know, your friends might be saying, what the hell, you know, we've been working with you for months and months and months, or whatever, weeks, or telling you, you know, he wasn't worth it, he's not this, that and the other, and then he's coming back. So on both sides, it's going to have this Tower moment. But we've got the 2 of Cups. So it's like the dark and then this beautiful sunshine. So the storm and then this beautiful sun coming out afterwards. Right, they want me to pull 2 of these. Can I have 2 of these then, please? The Knight of Cups again, coming in with his love. And with the wings on his helmet here, I'm getting it's pretty quick. Yeah, almost like, you know, I'm not seeing this as the Chariot decision. I'm seeing this, I'm getting in my car and I'm going. I'm leaving, you know, leaving all this shit behind. I'm getting in my car and I'm going. Right, and they want me to pull 1 from here. What final message do you have on this? Yep, coming in to speak their truths. You know, no more fighting. The sword is down. He's not aggressive like in my other cards. You know, the sword is down. I've had enough. He's not looking very, you know, he's looking... Ugh. He's feeling cold. He's come through all this coldness. He's spoken his truths where he's just come from, and the sword is down for you. And he's like, I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to tell you what you want to hear. Right. Let's bring in some of these. What other messages do you have for the twin flame journey at this current time, please? 1. Again, the Chariot. Practically on top of each other, the Chariot. Oh, the thinking. You know, for those of them, either I'm getting 2 things through. They've done their thinking, they're off. They're going. Or they're thinking 1 more and I'm off. Others maybe still doing that last bit of thinking here. But the Sun card, communication and happiness. The Sun for me has always been communication. And look at them together again. Sat there under this lovely warm sun. What's at the bottom of the pack? The Magician. Again, we had that over here, and justice being done. But after this Tower moment, so follow your intuition. They're coming into their power as a divine masculine, and the Lovers again. Judgment Day is here. The future is brighter. Empress, you're going to get your wish. There's major changes. Be strong. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. The world is here. You know, getting what you want. Not going to carry on with the rest. Okay, so it's come out beautifully. It is happening for some of you. It's not going to be for all of you. You know, you've got still some learning to do, I'm being told by Spirit. Your twin flame journey's still got to be worked on. But for others of you, the next wave's coming in. So let's pray that it's for you. Now I'm going to pull in some... They want me to pull 2 of these cards. So let's pull in 2 of these. What other messages do you have regarding the twin flame journey? Business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. So it may be that I'm getting a couple of things. I'm not seeing the card as it is. I'm being drawn to the money, the security that this is going to bring. People helping, they're all sort of piling into this pot here. They're all bringing something to this pot. So friends, you know, although I said that friends might say, you know, for God's sake, what you doing when this happens. With that Tower moment, that was it, you know, that when this Tower happens. But for others of you, you have got friends that are supportive. It may be that the divine masculine has to change his career, or, you know, is thinking of what he's going to come away with. And walk away. But this is them, I feel, not you. You may want to, as it's come out quite strongly on your side, but it's walk away, leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. And as I was saying that, I was drawn as if this card was waving at me again, the Magician. Okay, so it's them walking away. They're walking away towards the divine feminine here. They're facing her. walking away from this behind them, leaving it behind them, I'm getting. Okay, and what romance angel messages do we have? Love yourself first. So for those of you that need to heal your heart, you know, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. If you're going to be a blithering mess, or, oh, I don't give a crap, and this, that and the other, and they turn up on your door and you're like, oh my God, what the hell? You know, I look a right mess or whatever, you know, that's the sort of feeling. But love yourself first. You come first. And let go of control issues. You know, allow this situation to unfold naturally. And that's going back to when I was saying about, don't put a time on this. You can't put a time on this. Even if you try, how many times have you tried before? Okay, so just, it's them saying, you know, they're here behind saying, we're working on this. We're bringing them back. He's, you know, he is aware of you. He's just sort of, you know, you are on his thoughts. He's thinking about you. Even if he's with another woman and a family, a child here, you know, he's not looking very happy at her. He's like, yeah, okay, I've had enough. It's like she's almost shielding the child from him because his temper's going to go, or he's going to lose the plot, or whatever is another thing I'm getting through there. But, it, you know, the divine is saying, let go of this. It will, you know, it's happening. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Chemistry, because there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And one more, please. Let your friends help you again, okay? But just, I feel it is just other, you know, spirit around you. Let spirit help you. Spirit is helping this through. Keep an open mind as well. And for that, I feel it is saying, you know, don't control this on thinking, how are they going to come back? They'll come back as and when, okay? And when you're manifesting, they always say, don't think about the how and the when. How it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. Okay, and that's the message that they're giving me with this. Keep an open mind. Don't try and think, well, he's got to text me, or he's got to ring me, or he's going to turn up at my door, or, you know, it's going to be one of them. It might be an email, or you might bump into him. You don't control this. Let the universe and let him come to you as it is meant to be, is what I'm getting through. And I'm drawn to one more of these. I know I keep saying I'm going to go, but I keep going on. Right, okay, one more, then I'm out of here. Make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. That's for both of you. That's a message for them, telling you that they're, you know, listening to their intuition as well. Remember I said about the intuition card, it was for both of you. So, my lovelies, like I said, I will put this into the playlist. It will be at the bottom of the playlist because this is the most, you know, recent one. We're starting from the old to the new, that you can watch that, catch up on the other one. I will link in that other one where I said about the weight, when I got told off by spirit for questioning them. Also, please like the video. It helps others to see it. The more likes, the more people can see it on YouTube. Something to do with the algorithms. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Especially, you know, check out the community tab, because I will be posting when the next live read is going to be. And I know that so many of you joined in this time. I hope it's helped some of you. I know they're quick and short readings. They're not full-blown readings. But there was a lot of people to get through this time. And also to keep an eye on, you know, other pick a card readings and next week's Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine journey. Right, I'll leave that with you. Love and light.